What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
James, how are you?
.com.
Holding a yawn.
And we are here to do the. We're here in Las Vegas to watch a movie.
Yes.
And
that's what we usually do.
This movie is called A Most Violent Year. It came out in the year 2014, depending on the city you're from. But Las Vegas, if you don't know, yes, we have everything else brand new and fresh, but when it comes to motion picture film, we're one of the last on the bucket
list.
Always
getting stuff late, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's nice because the way I see it is that we get a few really good movies still as we go into the beginning of the new year. Like instead of something bad, we're able to watch American Sniper and a few other really good films. This movie is a movie that got a lot of hype.
Lots. Jessica Chastain.
A lot of award buzz. It was nominated for a few different award categories. However, when it came to the Academy Awards, the movie did not earn nominations.
Stroke out.
And that's really interesting. And I'm really shocked.
They got Lego'd movie.
Yeah, man, that's tough. I'm really, honestly, that kills me. Like I love How to Train Your Dragon 2 more than I like Lego Movie. We talked about this, but the fact that the fact that it wasn't was just cold-blooded.
Like Paul Abdul.
Like Paul Abdul.
Cold-hearted snake.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I always quote The Cosby Show. It's cold-blooded household.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how Bill Cosby cold-blooded to those women, those 30 women he raped.
All right, we're getting off topic. A Most Violent Year, starring Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain. I'm really excited to see this movie. I've heard a lot of great things. I think it's sitting at above 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's really high. I'm super excited. I know that a lot of people... a lot of general audience say that just kind of sounds really boring. For those of you who don't know, it's about oil tycoons. Well, not say tycoons, but oil businessmen in New York City in 1981, and it's about different oil companies and all that stuff. So it might not sound like the most interesting movie, but we all know that sometimes great performances, great cinematography, these are the things that will make a movie great, and I'm hoping this movie delivers.
Don't go off of summaries. Remember when Titanic came out, the ship is going to hit an iceberg and sink. Greatest film of all time. I think so. And I really liked Jessica Chastain because of Interstellar.
I like Jessica Chastain. She was given her award for Zero Dark 30 2 years back now. Oh man,
maybe even 3, bro.
Time's flying.
She was fantastic.
And she was in Interstellar. I don't think she was that great in Interstellar. I mean, that wouldn't be the movie I'm like, she did something else I think this year that it's not coming to my mind. But anyway, Most Violent Year.
How long is the movie?
It's like 2 hours and 15, maybe 20 minutes.
All right, 2 hours and 20 minutes of her life is about to go away.
Let's do it.
Let's see if it's worth it. All right, guys, so we just got out of A Most Violent Year.
Jesus. I'm angry.
Got jacked up, chasingcinema.com.
It's funny because I think, exactly, I think this is going to be a major issue for the movie in the sense that when you hear a title like A Most Violent Year, you think that, and most people are going to expect to kind of get a very gritty, violent thriller, when it's actually not. This movie that's called The Most Violent Year has very little violence in it, and I think that's going to be the one thing that's going to really put off people. I'm not saying that people are just going in it to see violence, but I think some people are going to go in the mindset that it's going to be this type of gritty, raw thriller with a lot of kind of that raw violence, and it's absolutely not. It is definitely a movie where guys in suits talk about oil, and a lot of people
love talking about oil.
have compared this film to Francis Ford Coppola's masterpiece, The Godfather, in the sense that it kind of follows a similar story, how it looks. If you watch this film, it immediately will remind you of The Godfather, and a few Martin Scorsese.
I've never seen Godfather. 1, 2, or 3.
We should stop this so we could go and watch The Godfather and then come back and film it so you know what I'm talking about. You need to watch The Godfather, sir. By the end of the year, you need to watch The Godfather.
Good luck.
One of the best films, one of the greatest American films ever made, The Godfather. And I feel like this movie had that movie had a lot of influences in this picture. Jessica Chastain is really good in this movie.
Fan-freaking-tastic?
A lot of people
Oscar-worthy?
A lot of people pushed her more than I believe she deserves. I thought she was good in it, but I feel like I saw a lot of other great performances. Oscar Isaac was also really good in the movie, but that's the thing is that...
Apocalypse.
Is that this movie really... I didn't love this movie. I was one of those people, it's one of those situations where I must have missed the train. where I was left behind, and I was like the one in theater. I was like,
Like Kirk Cameron.
You know, and it happens sometimes. There's movies where I love and people hate, or vice versa. And you know, this one I've heard a lot of great things. On Sunday we're gonna have Josh Bell on the podcast from Las Vegas Weekly.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Me and him talked briefly about it, and he was a big fan of it. It was in his top 10 films of the year, and you know, Josh Bell hates everything. But the movie didn't have an emotional feel to me. I think it worked better in parts. I think there were certain shots and moments in the film that were really great. I thought there were some great uses of script and dialogue, good performances, cinematography looked great. But overall, I didn't have an emotional connection to the characters. I didn't find myself really emotionally invested in the story, and I just wasn't into it. I was not just gelling with the movie, and sometimes that happens. And you know, thing is, I saw this film 3 months ago now. I saw it in, I believe, if not late October, early November. So it's also been a period of time, and it's a film that I do want to revisit though. So I do want to watch it again to give it another shot, because sometimes, you know, I know a lot of critics who go back and rewatch something and say, wow, I don't know what it was, but the first time it missed me. I get it this time. But you know, I don't know. I did not find myself invested, entertained, or enthralled by what was going on. I honestly just kind of felt like I was watching away from afar and a not so interesting story. I think it works better in parts than it does a whole. I think there are some great elements of the movie, but overall I wasn't a fan, and it seems like everyone else was.
ChaseandCinema.com/
A Most Violent Year. And Louis Vuitton, I forgot the title. Louis Vuitton will be reviewing the film. So he might have a different input than I do, but...
And if you're wondering, he watched it a few months ago, but he's not, since we live in Vegas and he's a part of this film crew, he's not allowed to release the video until now.
I
if
can't
you're wondering
review
why
the
that
film
is.
until it releases in my city, so that's why I've
In Las Vegas, the dump.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so Super Bowl Sunday's happening.
Super Bowl?
Did you see the Ted 2 trailer?
No, that was the other one.
Fantastic. It is so much fun. Yes, and you know what I loved about it was it opened with Patrick Stewart narrating the trailer, just like in the movie, part one.
Well, you know I wasn't crazy about part one.
Oh, part one's hilarious, and this one looks, again,
that was one of the movies,
freaking-tastic.
That was one of the films we had like one of our first big debates on.
No, that movie I thought was hilarious. And then again, this movie, if I could say one criticism already, even though I haven't seen the film, he sounds more and more like Peter Griffin.
I haven't seen the
He really
trailer.
sounded heavy Peter Griffin, Ted. I know it's the same voice, but it was heavy.
I've only seen the picture where they're both like on a scuba
I love
boat
that,
or whatever.
dude.
So I've only seen that image. I've not seen the trailer. I didn't hate Ted. I thought it was, you know, okay. It wasn't one of my
Ted was
favorites.
awesome.
I think it was tenfold times better than what was it, A Million Ways to Die in the West.
That movie is horrid.
Yeah, a horrid movie.
It is horrid.
So, I mean, but I know the movie has an audience. So hopefully the second one gets me over. There's a lot of films doing that, trailers and stuff that is going to be coming out in the Super Bowl.
Jurassic World, Terminator.
Which I heard the Terminator Genesis trailer.
It's good.
Is so you've seen it. That's
Well,
right,
it's all
you've
on
seen
YouTube.
It. Yeah, that's right. I'm waiting. We're talking ahead of ourselves now. But I hear it really redeems itself from the first trailer, which put a lot of people off. I'm not super excited for another Terminator film, but I heard this is a redeeming trailer. Jurassic World hopefully is a redeeming trailer as well, because you know
I love Jurassic World. I love
Is this one better than the first trailer or teaser?
Oh, the Jurassic World trailer's not out yet.
Oh, the new one's not?
No, the new one is not out yet.
Okay.
But I love Jurassic World's first trailer.
Okay. Would we cook up in that dinosaur land?
I don't care, man. Chris Pratt about to be
I did
Indiana
not buy
Jones
that
now.
line.
Come on.
I saw a picture of
It looked
him,
good.
and it looked great.
It looked
I don't know
good.
if it was actual.
And I don't even like Grumpy Cramps.
I don't know if it was a real picture or just some.
It was a Photoshop.
Fan art. Yeah.
It was a fan art.
But you know, who knows? And you know, I'm not against these things. Where a lot of people I know are like, why can't our generation make anything new? And they're so anti these reboots and remakes, but sometimes I think it works for the better. The problem is that a filmmaker goes to remake something and he makes the same exact movie. That's where your issue is. A great example of that was Carrie. Remember Carrie? I think that was last year,
Girl.
wasn't it? Where they redid
Hit Girl.
Carrie and they made it literally almost just like Carrie, without really changing much. A great example of this is funny because I think me and you predicted this before thing was really going on, was Ghostbusters. From what I...
Yeah, the announcement for the ladies.
Yes, Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy included, who we talked about, who we casted in that movie. So I think that's a great way to really go in a different direction, have a total different feel. I'm looking forward to that movie. I think
I'll watch it, not excited.
Not excited. Why not?
I've never even seen any of the other ones.
That's right, you need to watch that. I think this year...
That's not their fault.
I think this year we should have a running video thing where each week I give
Godfather
you...
1, 2, 3?
I give you a homework assignment. Or at least once a month I give you a homework assignment. You come on, once a month, if I give you a month to watch one movie, you could do it.
Good luck.
You could do it.
Good luck.
You could do it, I'm telling you.
I mean, if you want to come over and like push play, bring your girlfriend out, my girlfriend, we'll have Ken and a bunch of other people.
You gotta sit and watch it. Like,
Well,
no, you shouldn't
that's why
even,
you would come over.
No. Like, I don't want to be there. No, you just gotta sit in the room
We'll play
and
Poseidon
take
too.
it in. No, see, that's what I mean. You can't do that. Especially you're in The Godfather.
All right, guys. So this is for a most violent year. Go to chaseandspin.com/most violent years. Written by Louis Vuitton. Or check out if you're watching this YouTube channel. Click on videos because we also did the video review for The Loft, and you can hear my review of that. And then we just did it also for Project Almanac, and that you can check out that review also.
Join us next week as we review SpongeBob Out of Water.
The movie I'm watching, Jupiter Ascending, Mila
and
Kunis,
Seventh Son.
Channing Tatum. We'll be back.
Woo!
7 days.
January.
Good luck in the game.
Oh yeah.
Seattle Patriots. Film Lovers website.
ChasingCinema.com.